right.
Welcome to Kickturn Party! Hey, it's been a while. We haven't been in the studio, and most of you guys know why. We lost our beloved Jay Kabler. But tonight, sitting in Jay's chair, we have Jan Kabler, the woman responsible for Jay. So everybody out there, we wanted to get her in. She was in town. She came to visit us and take care of some stuff. But while we had her, we wanted her in the studio, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Jay before we all knew him. And I think our producer Bunny back behind the controls has got a couple of videos.
Oh.
There's a good picture of Jay.
He was about.
You can.
That's good.
About 1.5, maybe there.
Really?
Yes. He was a good kid, good baby.
What happened?
He moved to Knoxville.
It was your influence, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, there's 1 year old.
That is cake on his face.
Yes.
Right?
He enjoyed that cake.
That was his first birthday, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
He was,
Right.
he was. This is my favorite picture.
That's his first fish.
First
Really?
fish.
And he loved to fish.
Really?
Yes,
What
he did.
happened?
I don't know. After he grew up and
He discovered skateboarding.
right. Well, I'll have to tell you the story behind the skateboarding.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
he
Jay
was
Cab.
a happy baby, and he was a very good baby to take care of.
Really? How old was he there?
He was
6
maybe,
months?
probably, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he was a big surprise. So he was the only grandchild on both sides, and he got lots of spoils.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's good that he was happy when he was young, because I think by the time he was in his late 20s, we started calling him grumpy old man.
Yes, I know. But that fit him too.
Look at him.
I think this is probably when he was in middle school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of
wow.
course he does.
No kidding.
And the story behind that is, when he was in middle school, he was a wrestler.
No.
And
Oh.
the doctor told him that he had to stop wrestling because his bones were growing faster, and that he was going to break some bones. And so he decided, okay, I'll give up wrestling. And so instead, he started skateboarding. Of course.
That blows
Yeah.
my mind.
And he, didn't break any bones, thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and so one of the craziest things I love to tell other people about Jay is he rode a skateboard for almost 50 years
Yes.
and never broke a bone.
Right.
Never once broke a bone.
This was in our backyard.
Oh,
Is
wow.
that your
Yeah.
camp trailer that it's leaning up against
Yes,
there?
yes, that we traveled with so much.
Come on in here, Jason.
Janice told me about this. He said that you all never once complained about that being in the backyard, and he said that was so special to him. He said, 'cause I was out there after work every night with the street light on, just doing tricks on this. And they never said a word.
Oh, he loved it.
Look, I like the coping. It's a mop handle or
I don't,
something.
yeah, it's whatever it is. It's gnarly, and you better not catch the center groove.
But you see, the camper, we traveled a lot with the kids because my husband was a principal, and he was off in the summer, and I was a teacher, and I was off on the summer, and the kids, and we'd just pile them in the camper or the motorhome or whatever we happened to have at the time, and take off and go up the East Coast or across the Canadian line or wherever.
Wow.
Jay
And so-
often said that's where he picked up his love for reading, which the guy was a vivacious
Yeah.
reader. But he was like, man, you'd be stuck in a car with the family for
Yeah.
hours on end. Had to have something to do.
These are my daughter's children.
So this
Two-
is
two
probably
grandchildren.
what, 15, 20 years ago, maybe?
Yes, because she is now, I think, 24,
Oh, wow.
and he's 29.
Yeah, so that had to be 20 years
It
ago.
was a few years ago.
Jay with his Cheshire cat.
That was his today. That's the way he looked
Yes, he did. And
recently.
Jason, come on in. No, the other Jason, come on in here. We want everybody in Kickturn Party land You got to see Jay's brother because it still freaks all out. Come on around behind the table and look at this guy. It's Jay. So the center camera there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not looking at Jay, everybody. That's Jason Cavler.
And he looks just exactly like him.
Yep.
Yep. That's what everybody tells me.
And they both look like their dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like
It's
their dad.
uncanny. It's just uncanny.
All right. Take my lead.
That
I'm not sure.
I don't
where
know if
that
that's
is.
in L.A. or if I'm trying to see what board he's riding. It's an Alien Workshop board. No.
No,
This
that's-
I think that was one of our LA tours when Adam got married. I think it's when we took that. Yeah. Wait, slide that down just a little bit.
There's the
Yeah.
game.
There we
So
go.
there's Jay,
There's
Adam,
Part of the game.
me, Bunny, and then Cal keeping his distance and Jimmy in the middle there. Cal was smart enough then to keep his distance.
He still is.
Yeah, he still kind of is.
Uh,
Oh,
I've loaded a couple videos, and I thought maybe we could just watch a little bit of that and then talk about.
okay. Are you mic'd in there, Jason? Or...
Well, I'll edit this.
Okay.
My rambling.
So, yeah,
The first thing I'm going to show is the Briley Ditch, which is
Ah.
right behind where you all live.
perfect. All right, our producer's got a couple of videos queued up. First one on deck is the Briley Ditch, which was an epic spot. I think I've only been to it one time. I know that John There he goes.
Is that? I think that's next to where the interstate is.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah.
It is.
Right behind the Home
Yes.
Depot and everything.
Right.
And John lived fairly close to it too.
Yep.
So
And he was keeping it clean there for a while, but then he moved back to Knoxville.
there
There's
he
Jay.
is.
Oh, wow.
Style man, Cavler.
I never got to skate it with him. We always talked
Yes.
about going.
At the time, I don't think there was a skateboard park at all in Nashville.
No.
Yeah, this was a few years ago because this is when he was doing his wooden hillbilly wood decks.
Well, they
Okay, yeah.
they finally have built one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But he always talked about how much fun he's like. They were building. I think they were building Briley Parkway. Is the story he told me, and
Right.
he said he was skating. It was still closed,
Uh-huh.
and he said he was
Yeah.
skating down through there, and he looked over and he was like, kind of like the Holy Grail. Hey, wait a
Oh my
minute.
God,
That
there's
was-
the
that
ditch.
was-
Yep.
Real
So-
close to our house.
Yeah.
Get some, Jay. Awesome.
That's why we had to move because of Briley Parkway.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the interstate.
Okay.
65.
Good stuff.
And I'm going to scoot over to Kingsport session because that was really one of the last sessions I had.
Oh,
Broken leg, so I couldn't really see.
okay. Yeah, okay. So the next video on deck is the new Kingsport Park. And we were in Kingsport for our buddy Lulo's son, Lewis, was getting married. And Lewis was a grommet that grew up with us skating. And unfortunately, he had to hang out with us when he was a little kid. Super grommet. And so he's all grown up and getting married. And we went up to Kingsport for the wedding. And this was actually the last session that I skated with Jay, because the next session wasn't able to go when you guys went and did the garage and the pump track.
Yeah.
That
This
looks
was-
like a great park.
Yeah, it's
This is
brand
brand
new,
new,
yeah.
and the concrete
Oh,
was
wow,
great.
It's beautiful.
And this was the last time I got to skate with Jay.
Mm.
Yep, I missed out on that trip, but.
And of course, Jay's doing all the footage, unless Jay's skating, and then it's me or
Oh,
Bunny doing the footage.
okay.
But Jay never was anywhere without his camera, and he had his little ball camera and his little
Yeah.
fisheye lens, and everywhere we went. I'm telling you, that camera we ought to put in the J. Cavler Smithsonian Museum. Everybody for the past 15 years knew him from that camera.
It's just crazy, like
It's
I say.
still there.
And this, I get all the way there and forgot my pads and my helmet.
Oh, you're kidding.
I got all the way there with no pads and no helmet. And of course, my wife's like, really? And Bunny can't skate because he's got a broken leg. But I did get him to do some freestyle rapping and some dancing.
Well,
I think
he
I may
broke
still
his
owe him
leg
$5.
when they were out in.
And were you at Breckenridge? Is that where you were?
Breckenridge,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that little pool's
That was-
super, super fun.
Oh wow!
But
It looks so smooth.
and I was very nervous the whole time because I had no pads and no helmet.
That could have been a disaster.
Yes, it could. But at the same time, it's not like I'm not going to skate.
Yeah, we'd hate for him to hurt the concrete. You know? He's got that hard hand. He'd probably split the concrete open first.
But we sessioned pretty hard right here, and then had to drive 30 minutes over to Johnson City and wear suits and get away.
Oh,
It was
you're
great.
kidding.
It was awesome. It was a really good night.
Oh.
Did you ever imagine that your 60-year-old son would be still skateboarding?
Oh no! And he kept talking about, when I get old, my knees are gonna give out.
And, maybe next to JD, Jay skated more than any of us.
Yeah,
And he was our senior, and he skated as hard as he ever did. He got to the point where he was his motto was 4 wheels down, cruise and have fun.
yep.
And that kept him injury free.
Doesn't matter if you do tricks or not, as long as you're having fun.
He
Yep.
loved it all of his life. You guys helped him to have a good life.
Well,
He helped us have a
he
good
helped,
life.
he helped me from the beginning. As soon as the first time I
he's-
met the guy,
Uh,
he drove me around for decades. Put up with me, put up with this guy, put up with that guy in there.
No.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
I went Jay to his what's the word I'm looking for?
His
Limits.
His patient limit. Yeah. Oh, I got shut up Nate a few times in the car.
oh yeah, because you're the talker.
Yeah. Well,
I remember him telling me about that.
oh no, So Jason gave us the nicknames a few years ago, Ready Whip and Cool Whip,
Oh.
because we were both always trying to top each other, and that was Jay and I's relationship for a long time.
Oh, goodness.
God, I miss the guy
I do too. Every day. I know.
every day.
He had a wonderful life. He did. And thanks to you guys, he enjoyed.
We're going to keep his memory
Oh yeah,
alive from
That's
now on.
yep, and
That's the bottom line.
yeah is
You'll always be special to us because of it.
and yeah we will we'll obviously you can't forget a guy like Jay, but JD, Jason, and JD and I, we want to just thank the family
Yeah.
for coming in. We loved having you here today
Thank you.
in our studio.
This
where
has been special for us as well.
and
This is
having
great.
you and JC is just super great.
Well,
And Angie and Jason, thanks for coming. Thanks for everything. We even have Batmite back there. If we can get him to come in. Come on in, Brian. The elusive Batmite Beauchene in
Yeah.
the studio. And that's all we get. Oh, man, it's taken us 7-8 years to get him in the studio. We finally got him.
oh,
All right. Well, thank you for coming and watching our show. Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks for your memories of Jay. Email us. Let us know some memories, and we'll be back sometime.
What about
It's been a
what about J
special
shirts?
Oh, yeah. And I do have some more of the Jay Kabler Forever t-shirts. We made them up for J Day back in June. I have a few left over. Send us an email at kickturnparty@gmail.com. And I've got PayPal set up for it, so I can send you guys t-shirts out if you want. Just hit us up and hit us up on email, and we'll see what we can do.
those are really nice.
I've only got larges left,
nice
though.
t-shirts.
Yeah, those guys did a great job.
Yes, they did.
That's
Did a
for
great
sure.
job.
So.
He would have done it for us
I-
1,000 times.
Oh
over.
yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Kickturn Party out.
Woo!
Kickturn Party out.